So this is our bounty. We have an orange that came from home because the oranges were going bad. We actually have one orange that maybe isn't bad yet, but we're not doing this for the oranges, that's for sure. These are raspberries, and these are blackberries, and those are strawberries. And that looks like an acorn squash.
A winter squash.
A winter squash.
Well, it's both.
There we go. That's better. And then we've got some raw peanuts, which also came from home, something I haven't been eating. And here we have some grapes with seeds in them, because grapes with seeds in them are real grapes, rather than the grapes without the seeds in them. And here we have a cucumber. We'll slice that up. We actually have salt, because people will be much more receptive to eating a cucumber if there's salt around. Here we have a, what is that? What's that thing? Is that a papaya? That's a papaya. Here we have a papaya, and here we have an avocado, and that there is a lemon, and that is one of those wonderful pink lady apples, and that there's a mango, right, Tally? Mm-hmm. And here's a cantaloupe, 99 cents each. We're hoping it's slightly ripe. I got the lemon because, hey, if it is, it'll be worth eating that. And this is a green pepper. I hate green peppers. This is a jalapeno pepper. I'm not a big fan of jalapenos either, but it's a lot better than a green pepper. And here we have some string beans, and I believe those are sugar snap peas. And here we have what I would call a pickling cucumber, but I think they call it something like a salad cucumber. Very weird. Here's a little teensy weensy little tiny eggplant. Here is a zucchini squash. Here is a pear, Bartlett pear.
I think so.
And here is a tomatillo and a tomato and a kiwi. And here's an ear of corn. And this is a banana. And that is a jar of olives. Olives are fruit. And that is a jar of pickles. Pickles are fruit. But I got buffalo kosher pickles. It says hot sauce flavored. Woohoo! Petite snack crunchers. Woohoo! And here is a pineapple. And here's another ear of corn. And so really, I mean, given that grains are fruit, our diet is so made up of fruit, it's kind of ridiculous. But these are a bunch of fruits that may or may not be recognizable as fruits to you, but nonetheless, these are fruits that we've gotten together for our fruit lab. So now I have taken all these fruits and I've put them into some kind of arrangement of similarity. So these are our hesperidiums, our citruses, a kind of berry. And over here we have our drupes, which are also a kind of berry. That's the olive sitting there. The olives actually are stuffed with a berry, which is a pepper. Plums and peaches, these are other kinds of drupes. And then here we have our friends, the peppos. These are squash-like things, but they include cucumbers. And this is our friend, the cucumbers. Let's turn this. There we go. Our cucumbers. And of course, there's another cucumber back there. Can't have too many cucumbers. There's a cucumber, and there's a zucchini squash. And here we have our berries. Hey, wait a minute. This is not a berry. This is a legume. I'm so stupid. But here are our berries. Berry, 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 berry. Lots of berries. And here are our pombes, our apple-type things. And here are our aggregate fruits. We have more than one aggregate fruit. Ha! Look at that. Aggregate fruits galore. And back here we have an aggregate fruit that is also an achene. At least I think it's an aggregate fruit. They certainly are a single flower that gives rise to the fruit, but most of the fruit, in fact, is an accessory fruit. Aha! An accessory fruit, which I've forgotten over here. Here we also have an accessory fruit. In fact, the cucumber is an accessory fruit. Who knew? So here we have corn, which is sort of, but not quite a multiple fruit. It would be a multiple fruit if the kernels fuse together, but the kernels aren't fused together, so it's actually not a multiple fruit. Here we have our friend the pineapple, which is a multiple fruit. Each of those little things you see here, the little round things with the leaf-like things coming out of them, that's an individual fruit, and they've all fused together into one giant fruit. And then here we have our legumes, except one of our legumes has been stolen. Here's our stolen legume has returned. Our string beans and our peas. I suppose I could have gotten bags of beans. But beans, that wouldn't be a fruit, would it? It would be a seed. Ha! And so here we have our bag of raw peanuts, which is not a berry, stupid, stupid me, but instead a legume. These guys are all dry fruits. And then we've got our fleshy fruit, 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 fleshy fruit. We could have brought more dry fruits, but I don't have any wheat berries and stuff like that at home. So that's our fruits. Totally awesome.